episode of Learn Japanese from Some Guy. In today's video, we are going to look at chapter 27 of my textbook, where we will learn how to use ageru, morao, and kureru for giving and receiving. And I think up to now, this might be one of the most difficult or kind of complicated structures we've looked at, but hopefully by the end you'll understand the differences and how to use one over the other. So a very, very important lesson because, ageru, morao, and kureru are verbs that we use, every day when we speak Japanese. So without further ado, 始まりましょうか。よろしくお願いします。Alright everyone, here we are, chapter 27, giving and receiving with ageru, morao, and kureru. Okay, so like I mentioned before, these verbs are extremely important when we're speaking Japanese, but they can be a little difficult to understand. So we're going to go through each one and break them down and then put them all together at the end, and hopefully you'll have a better understanding of how they work. Okay, so first we're going to start with the verb for to give, which is ageru. Okay, so ageru has a number of uses, which we'll explore later in this book, but now we're just going to focus on using ageru as a way to give like a gift to someone. Okay, and the structure of our sentences will look something like this: subject wa, recipient ni, object wo ageru. Okay, so this is a little complicated because, as you can see, we have three of our particles: wa, ni, and wo, and it's important to understand the function of each of these particles. So we use wa to mark the doer or the giver of the gift. We use ni to mark the recipient who is receiving the gift. And we use wo to mark the object that is given. Okay, so it's a little difficult, to kind of understand it that way. We'll look at some example sentences later that'll make it clear. But just keep in mind that the subject is marked with wa, recipient with ni, and we use wo to designate the object that is given. Okay? But we also have to be a little careful, just a quick note, that when we use ageru, the recipient cannot be watashi. Okay? We'll learn later that we need to use kureru, but just for now, realize and understand that the recipient cannot be watashi. It can be anybody else but me. So our sentences are going to look something like this. The subject will be in blue, the recipient will be in green, the object in red, and the verb ageru will be purple. So these will kind of help us see how the sentences are put together. Okay, so we're going to look at some example sentences now. So number one, 私は彼にプレゼントをあげました。私は彼にプレゼントをあげました。I gave him a present, or I gave a present to him. So here we have 私 in blue. I'm giving. 彼に he is receiving. プレゼントを he's receiving the gift. I'm giving a gift. And we have あげました, the past tense of あげる. So I gave a present to him. And number two, さやかは彼女のお母さんに本をあげました。さやかは彼女のお母さんに本をあげました。So Sayaka gave a book to her mother. Number three, あなたは彼女に何をあげましたか？あなたは彼女に何をあげましたか？ What did you give to her? So we can also make a question, of course. Number four, 彼女はあなたに彼のテレビをあげます。彼女はあなたに彼のテレビをあげます。She will give his TV to you. Number five, 私たちは彼にチョコレートをあげました。私たちは彼にチョコレートをあげました。We gave chocolate to him. And number six, 彼らは彼にバスケットボールをあげます。彼らは彼にバスケットボールを投げます。They will give a basketball to him. And number seven, 私は先生にこれを差し上げます。私は先生にこれを差し上げます。I will give this to the teacher. And if you're kind of confused by this sentence, that's normal, that's natural. Ageru means to give, but the polite form of ageru is sashi ageru, sashi ageru. So I'm giving a present to the teacher, and the teacher is, above me. Okay, so I want to be polite, and so I use sashi ageru. This is just an extra note. Don't worry about this now, but you might see, sashi ageru later, or you might try to use it when someone is above you socially and it's very polite. All right, so now we're going to look at some practice problems. So please try a few on your own. We're going to do a little translation practice, which I think is always good. So you can use the polite or casual form of ageru when answering, whichever one you want. But we'll first just look at the English sentence. So for example, I gave a cell phone to him, and the word for cell phone is keitai denwa. So you're going to fill in the blanks, and you should use each blank, and it should fit perfectly. Of course, you can make any number of sentences, but just try to translate I gave a cell phone to him using ageru. So here we have numbers 1, 2, and 3. And remember, you can go to learnjapanesefromsomeguy.com and you can download the practice problems to have something to write on. But anyway, answer these, and then we have 2 more at the bottom. Pause the video and answer these, and now we'll check. All right, number 1. I gave a cell phone to him. 私は彼に携帯電話をあげた。私は彼に携帯電話をあげた or あげました whatever you want. And here you can see the kanji form of 携帯電話 same meaning, same pronunciation, just a little easier to write in hiragana. And number 2, she will give money to her. 彼女は彼女にお金をあげる。彼女は彼女にお金をあげる or あげます whatever. Number 3, we gave a present to him. 私たちは彼にプレゼントをあげた。私たちは彼にプレゼントをあげた or あげました。Number 4, he gave a car to them. 彼は彼らに車をあげた。彼は彼らに車をあげた。And number 5, they gave a cookie to him. 彼らは彼にクッキーをあげました。彼らは彼にクッキーをあげました。Very nice. Okay, so that's it. That's going to do it for ageru. Now we're going to look at morao, the verb for to receive. Okay, so hopefully you didn't find using ageru too difficult because morao is very similar in structure, but with a little twist that can be a little confusing. But don't try to overthink it. Don't think it too much. Okay, so in our sentences with ageru, the recipient was marked with ni. The person who got the object was marked with ni. But when we use morao, the recipient of the gift or the object is the subject of the sentence and is therefore marked with wa. Okay, and the person who gives is marked with ni. Or you can even use kara. You can use ni or kara, both. Okay, so our sentences will be just like before. The subject will be in blue, and of course the subject is the recipient, the giver in green, the object in red, and the verb morao and its conjugations in purple. Okay, so let's see. Here we have some example sentences. So number 1, 私はお兄ちゃんにこの T シャツをもらいました。Or 私はお兄ちゃんからこの T シャツをもらいました。I got this shirt from my older brother. So notice we can use kara or ni to mark that the person we received the gift from was my brother. Kara can usually be translated to as from. So for example, I can say, アメリカから来ました. I came from America. So if it helps you to think of, the English sentence from, kara is fine, but I usually use ni most of the time with this structure. But anyway, number 2, 彼は泉さんから CD をもらった. Or 彼は泉さんに CD をもらった. He got a CD from Izumi. And number 3, 彼女は先生からギフトをいただきました。Or 彼女は先生にギフトをいただきました. She received a gift from the teacher. And here we have a little difference, as you can probably see. The verb morao has an honorific or more polite form, which is itadaku. So when we receive something from someone higher socially than us, like a teacher, for example, we want to be polite. So instead of saying gift o moraimashita, we could say gift o itadakimashita. It's even more polite. And actually, maybe you guys watching this know this already, but when Japanese people eat, before they begin eating, they often say itadakimasu. And itadakimasu comes from this verb itadaku, which means like I humbly receive, right? So I humbly receive this food, or I humbly receive this gift from the teacher, right? I want to lower myself. And number 4, お母さんはお父さんからきれいな指輪をもらいました。お母さんはお父さんに kirei na yubiwa wo moraimashita. Mom got a beautiful ring from dad. Okay, so now just like before, we're going to look at some practice problems. So we're going to use the polite form of morao. So let's try translating the following sentences into Japanese. And I don't mean the really polite form, itadaku. We're just going to use the polite form, moraimasu, moraimashita. Okay, so number 1, 2, and 3. So pause the video, translate these. And numbers 4 and 5. Pause the video and answer these. All right, so now let's check. All right, number 1. She got a cell phone from him. 彼女は彼に携帯電話をもらいました。彼女は彼に携帯電話をもらいました。Or if you wanted to say から彼から that's fine too. Remember, ni and kara, they're interchangeable. So I just use whichever one. Number 2, she will get money from him, or she will get money from her. 彼女は彼からお金をもらいます。彼女は彼からお金をもらいます。Number 3, he got a present from them. 彼は彼らからプレゼントをもらいました。彼は彼らからプレゼントをもらいました。Number 4, they got a car from him. 彼らは彼に車をもらいました。彼らは彼に車をもらいました。And number 5, the last one, he got a cookie from them. 彼は彼らにクッキーをもらいました。彼は彼らにクッキーをもらいました。Alright, so we're almost done. Now we're going to finally take a look at kureru. Okay, so I mentioned this verb earlier, that it's very similar to ageru, but we don't use it the exact same way. We use kureru when someone gives something to watashi. Okay, so it's another way to think about it might be like, I receive. Okay, but when watashi is the recipient, we don't use ageru, we use kureru. Okay? And also, really quickly, it's worth mentioning that when someone gives something to someone in our family, like our mom or our dad, or even a coworker, someone close to us, we also use kureru. That's just kind of a little side note, maybe a little extraneous information you don't need, but it's important to understand. Okay, so here our sentences will look something like this. The subject will be in blue, the receiver will be in green, object in red, and the verb kureru in purple. Okay, and also just like the pro tip right here mentions, when the receiver is watashi and not my sister or not my boss or manager or whatever, we can leave out of the sentence watashi and ni altogether. Okay, so we'll look at some sentences and it'll make it a little more clear. So here we have number 1. So watashi no, number 1, 私の友達は私にこのゲームをくれました. Okay, and please notice that because I am the recipient of the action, we can leave out watashi ni. So we can say 私の友達はこのゲームをくれました. It's almost redundant to say 私にゲームをくれました because when we use kureru, it's someone's giving something to me. So we don't have to say he gave to me the game and gave to me again, because kureru, indicates that it's giving it to watashi. If you want to include it, it's fine, but you don't have to. Okay? So I will read the sentences from now on without watashi ni. So number 2, Ben さんは誕生日プレゼントをくれました。Ben さんは誕生日プレゼントをくれました。Ben gave a birthday present to me. Number 3, 彼は妹にこのジャケットをくれました。彼は妹にこのジャケットをくれました。He gave a jacket to my little sister. So again, when we have someone in the family, we use kureru, that receives a gift, and we cannot leave out imoto in this sentence because if we leave it out, if we said 彼はこのジャケットをくれました, that would mean he gave the jacket to me. But because he gave the jacket to someone else, we have to, indicate that by including the recipient. Number 4, 先生はそのペンケースをくださいました。先生はそのペンケースをくださいました. My teacher gave this pen case to me. And here we have the polite form of kureru, which is kudasaru. Okay, so I'm receiving something from my teacher, and my teacher is, a very honorable person whom I respect. So instead of saying pen case wo kuremashita, I want to say kudasaimashita. I really appreciate the gift. The teacher gave it to me, who, I'm lower than the teacher. So a very polite form of kureru is kudasaru. Again, not something you need to know, but if you're more advanced, then maybe this information can be useful to you. Number 5, 彼女はお弁当をくれました。彼女はお弁当をくれました。She gave a bento to me. Number 6, 彼は妹にゲームをくれました。彼は妹にゲームをくれました。He gave a game to my little sister. So again, my little sister, imoto, is my family, so I use kureru. And number 7, 山本さんはうちの同僚にこのペンをくれました。山本さんはうちの同僚にこのペンをくれました。Mr. Yamamoto gave this pen to my coworker. So again, with family and coworkers, we use kureru. All right, and let's see. Oh, yes, also, you might also see that kureru is used with asking questions. So, for example, someone might say, 誰があなたにそれをくれましたか? So, who gave that to you? So, with questions, we also use kureru. So, I know this is a lot of information and it can be a little confusing, but don't focus on that so much now. Just know that you might see kureru being used with questions. Okay, so now we're going to do some practice problems with kureru using the polite form. We're going to translate the sentences into English just like before. So we have 1, 2, 3. Pause the video and answer those. And here we have numbers 4 and 5. Pause the video, answer those. And now we'll check. All right, number 1. She gave a cell phone to me. 彼女は携帯電話をくれました。彼女は携帯電話をくれました。So of course, you can say 彼女は私に携帯電話をくれました。But because I am the subject, I'm going to leave out 私に。And number 2, she will give money to me. 彼女はお金をくれます。彼女はお金をくれます。Number 3, he gave a present to dad. 彼はお父さんにプレゼントをくれました。彼はお父さんにプレゼントをくれました。And number 4, they gave a car to my little sister. 彼らは妹に車をくれました。彼らは妹に車をくれました。And the last one, they gave a cookie to me. 彼らはクッキーをくれました。彼らはクッキーをくれました。Okay, so that does it for kureru. Now we're going to do one more final practice problem or one final test. We're going to combine our understanding of ageru, morao, and kureru into one final exhibition of our knowledge. So we're just going to fill in the blanks with the appropriate particles among ni, wo, wa, and kara. Okay, so this will be a great way to test if you truly understand, the difference between ageru, morao, and kureru. So you can see here we have the blanks. So fill in the blanks with the correct particles. Here we have numbers 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 4 and 5. We have 6, 7, 8, 9. There are a lot. 10, 11, 12, and 13, the last one. All right, so now let's check. All right, so now we'll check, and you probably noticed a pattern with the answers, but as long as you understand why we're using wa, ni, and wo, or kara, that's the important thing. So number 1, my aunt gave me some money. 私のおばあさんは私にお金をくれました。私のおばあさんは私にお金をくれました。Number 2, Mr. Akase gave me a souvenir. 赤瀬さんは私にお土産をくださいました。赤瀬さんは私にお土産をくださいました。Number 3, I gave a present to my friend. 私は私の友達にプレゼントをあげました。私は私の友達にプレゼントをあげました。And number 4, they gave me the CD. 彼らは私にこの CD をくれました。彼らは私にこの CD をくれました。Number 5, I got a souvenir from her. 私は彼女にお土産をもらいました。私は彼女にお土産をもらいました。Or 彼女から is fine. Number 6, Narumi gave Akemi some candy. なるみさんはあけみちゃんにキャンディーをあげました。なるみさんはあけみちゃんにキャンディーをあげました。Number 7, I got a souvenir from him. 私は彼にお土産をもらいました。Or 私は彼からお土産をもらいました。Number 8, 私たちは、we gave him chocolate. 私たちは彼にチョコレートをあげました。私たちは彼にチョコレートをあげました。And number 9, Ben gave me a birthday present. ベンさんは誕生日プレゼントをくれました。ベンさんは誕生日プレゼントをくれました。Number 10, he got a CD from Misa. 彼はミサさんに CD をもらった。彼はミサさんから CD をもらった。Both are okay. Number 11, りょうこ gave me these pants. りょうこさんは私にこのズボンをくれました。りょうこさんは私にこのズボンをくれました。And number 12, what did the teacher give you? 先生はあなたに何をくださいましたか？先生はあなたに何をくださいましたか？ So the teacher is, high socially, so we use くださる. And number 13, the last one, I will give her mother a present. 私は彼女のお母さんにこれを差し上げます。私は彼女のお母さんにこれを差し上げます。So my friend's mother is, a very respectable, honorable person. So instead of saying あげる, I want to be polite, and I say 差し上げる, 差し上げます. All right, and that's going to do it. So we've covered just about everything you need to know for あげる, もらう, and くれる. I know this video is really long and maybe a little difficult, but hopefully you found it useful. And if you found it difficult, that's okay. I encourage you to review this chapter, review this video numerous times, come back to it a week later in 2 weeks and see if you can, remember what's in here. But before we finish, we're just going to do a quick summary of what we learned. We learned that we can use あげる when the receiver is not watashi, a family member, or a coworker. And when using もらう, the giver is marked with ni or kara, and it's the same, and the receiver is marked with wa. We use くれる when watashi is the receiver, or when the receiver is a family member or a coworker. The polite form of あげる is 差し上げる. The polite form of くれる is くださる. And the polite form of もらう is いただく. Whew. And that's it. So next time we're going to look at chapter 8. And a much easier lesson, much shorter. We're going to learn how to give advice or, warnings with ほうがいい. So be sure to check that out, and we'll see you next time. またね. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's lesson. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you'll get updated on when new videos are released. Also, if you haven't, be sure to check out my textbook, Learn Japanese from Some Guy, on Amazon. If you want to study ahead or help support the series, you can buy and check that out. And that's going to do it for today. So thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Mata ne.